Welcome to our January gratitude practice. For those of you who were able to make the live, and for those of you who weren't, we had a few technical glitches. So I've decided to re-record the important parts, and I'll also record the gratitude meditation and upload that. Unfortunately, with the technical issues that I had, the embodied practice that we did for about half an hour won't be able to be recorded, I don't think. So I do apologize, but I will have all of that sorted for the end of the month. So the end of the month one gets recorded, but you definitely won't miss out on the beautiful gratitude meditation that I guided everyone through on the live. So I wanted to take a few moments to send this to you and explain about what to expect over the next month. So firstly, I think that the next month ahead is really going to be valuable in setting an intention of gratitude, and what you're wanting from this gratitude practice, I think is really valuable and important. The reason I've chosen to do this and the reason I've wanted to do this for free for each of you as well is because I think that the last few years have been really tough for a lot of people through conversations that I've had, through different things going on for people, but also kind of across the world, right? The landscape of the world has been a little tricky to navigate over the last 4 or 5 years. So I think it'd be really nice to head into 2025 with a really uplifted high vibration. So that is why I wanted to guide you through this month of gratitude. So what I'd like to do is just share a screen with you, and just delve a little bit into what is gratitude, why we're doing it, and the benefits of a gratitude practice. So it's about 4 or 5 slides. If you feel quite comfortable, this is recorded, so you can certainly skip this part, especially if you've already sat through this with me. Otherwise, you can certainly sit and take some notes as well if that feels useful. So just bear with me as I bring up the share screen for you. Doesn't matter how many times I do this, I still needs to be a few moments that it takes me to navigate it all. Bear with me. Cool. So, as I sort of just mentioned, I guess this month, and the reason we're doing this for a month is it's about embodying gratitude. So, it's not like setting a goal where often, we set these New Year's resolutions and, a few months in, life gets busy, life gets in the way, and there's kind of not intentionally, but we tend to just get busy. So I really wanted this to be a month-long practice so we can start to embody gratitude with the intention that after the month, that it's something that you just naturally start to do, is have this practice of gratitude. Not even if you're writing things down, but it's a practice of gratitude where you just naturally start to seek out things to be grateful for. That's just it's almost like a beautiful mind shift that we begin to have. So this month is all about embodying the gratitude, not just saying it or writing it down. So I guess the first thing to say is I love this quote from Eckhart Tolle: acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. So when we can come from a place of feeling grateful, of appreciation, that's abundance, isn't it? Abundance isn't stuff. It isn't money. Abundance is just this being able to walk through life with such deep appreciation for every part of it. So that's why I love that so much. Hopefully you do too. So what is gratitude? More importantly, it's a sense of appreciation for what we have, receive, or experience in life. It is acknowledging the positive aspects of life, no matter how small or large. It's a mindset that shifts focus from lack to abundance, often expressed through words, thoughts, or actions, thank yous, recognizing others, nature, or circumstances. So really, it is the deep-seated appreciation for everything. So what is a gratitude practice? So it's a regular habit of intentionally reflecting on and expressing appreciation. So examples include journaling, verbal affirmations. It could be prayer, it could be pausing, being quite present, acknowledging blessings. It could be artwork that you're doing, showing gratitude or expressing gratitude in artwork. It's a mindful approach to cultivating positive awareness in daily life. So the reason that you may want to think about why you would like to practice gratitude, I think it's always valuable and important if we understand why we're doing something. So it's to shift focus from negativity and stress to positivity and abundance, to deepen awareness of the good in life, fostering a more fulfilling perspective, to enhance relationships through expressions of appreciation and acknowledgement, and to cultivate resilience and a more optimistic mindset. There'd be lots more that you might know to add to that as well as to why you would practice gratitude. So the benefits of having a gratitude practice. So for mental health, reduces stress, anxiety, and symptoms of depression. Emotional well-being boosts feelings of happiness, contentment, and emotional resilience. Physical health. So when we're reducing our stress and anxiety, naturally we start to sleep better, improved heart health, stronger immune system. Socially, enhances relationships, builds stronger connections, and fosters a sense of belonging. And I think love really needs to go in there too. When we feel gratitude, it's like a highest form of vibration is love. So, there's love in gratitude. Cognitive benefits improves focus, clarity, and overall decision making by promoting a positive mindset. So, as I said, just a brief introduction there into gratitude, and you are welcome to, do a little bit of research, even just a Google search on gratitude to learn a little more for yourself. Where I'd like to bring this now is just to talk about and fill you in on what to expect over the next month. So basically the idea is that every day, starting today on the 1st of January, you begin to write down 3 things that you're grateful for, 3 different things. You can write them down in a journal. You could use an app. So there's an app that I use. I've got an iPhone. It's called a gratitude jar. You can have a look. There's lots of free ones. I love the gratitude jar. It's like a big jar. And each time you write something that you're grateful for, a little star drops into it. And then it eventually fills up and it collects over the year. And then at the end of the year, you've got this jar that represents all these things that you're grateful for. But what you can actually do is shake the jar and it randomly pulls out different things that you've been grateful for over the years. So it's really quite fun if you're someone that enjoys that kind of playful nature. You could record. You could have a physical jar that you put and write in. So watch that fill up. So if there's any way that kind of lands with you. But basically what we want to do is every day, 3 things that you're grateful for, and we want them to be different. So the idea that over the 31 days, we're not overlapping on things that we're grateful for. However, sometimes that may happen. You might just be so filled with love and gratitude for something again that you might like to write it down. It's so fine. So that's the premise of the month. Within that, we're going to gather 4 times a week for meditation. 2 of those meditations will be guided and 2 will be silent. So the days of those meditations, and then we'll start tomorrow, which is Thursday the 2nd. But the dates will be Mondays at 7 a.m., Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m., Wednesdays at 7 a.m., and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Like with this session, you don't have to show your face. You can be on mute. You can talk if you want to. You don't have to talk. Generally, there's a little bit of chit chat in our meditation group, but there is no expectation. This is your month-long practice, so you take from it what you need. So that is part of the month as well. And that's just to keep us that momentum going. The WhatsApp group is also going to be there and available for you. So the link will be in the email tonight as well. And you can join that. And I really encourage you to get quite active. I'll be active in there every day with a few quotes and different things that I discover along the way. And I invite you, you can add websites that you come across that you think people might enjoy. You can add, a social media post link that you think people might enjoy, or a book, or anything at all that you feel will be beneficial. But also it's a space to encourage. So for people that haven't done a gratitude practice before, it can be a bit challenging to start to find things to be grateful for, especially at the beginning. So jump into the group and say, I'm struggling a bit, and put your gratitudes in there, something you might want to share, and that can really help lift other people up into it. So collectively we can lift that energy and of gratefulness and love. So, you could have gratitude for a cushion that you get to sit on cozy under your bottom. It could be, a utensil that you're eating with, and you're like, wow, like how cool is a fork? Like it's better than eating with your fingers. Maybe it's great eating with your fingers too. You could be grateful for that. So much. So you start, over the month, you'll start to actually change the way that your perspective and the way that you're doing the world, because you're looking for things to be grateful for. And gee, it's lots of fun. And at the end of the month, you'll just continue on into the year, just being in gratitude of everything, of the beautiful color of the wall, and I don't know, so many things. So be active in that WhatsApp group as much as you feel comfortable, because that's really going to help, bring that along. And then we will gather on the 31st again for another check-in to see how we went over the month, to share, and we'll do another meditation, and we will also do a little bit of a yoga or embodied movement again, and just to see how it might feel different to the first one we've done, or how things are sitting through the whole of your body and your whole of your being over that month-long practice. So I think that that is everything. If you've got any questions and you are unable to join the live today, feel free to email back in response to this. Reach out to me via text, but best probably, as much as you can, use the WhatsApp group, unless it's something that you don't want to be sharing with someone, or you've hit sort of a challenge, or there's a question that you don't want to put out there for the whole group to see. I am so completely fine with you sending me an email or a text message as well. I look forward to seeing you in the group. There will be a second link after this, as I will record the guided meditation and a little passage that I also read at the end of our time together today. And as I said, I apologize for the glitches in the tech today. Hopefully this one records well for you all. And I look forward to spending the month in deep gratitude with each of you. Big love, and I'll see you very soon.